Hey yo guys, what is up? MTG is back here with another video. In today's video, we're looking at a Humans Rainbow deck tech today, and it is a pretty sweet one, although it's like very expensive. It is an amazing deck, and we're just gonna go over the deck list today. Whether or not you want to build it, that's up to you, but I figured you might just want to look at it because it's pretty interesting. So let's hop into this. It's pretty good. So for creatures, we have 37 creatures for Champion of the Parish. This is a 1 white, 1 drop, 1/1. Whenever another human you control, whenever another human enters the battlefield under your control, put +1/+1 counter on Champion of the Parish. For Noble Hierarch to ramp our deck out onto the battlefield. 1 green, 0/1 Exalted Human Druid. Tap it to add 1 blue, green, or a white mana to your mana pool. 3 Kitesail Freebooter, pretty good card here. One and a black 1/2 flying. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. Exile that card until Kitesail Freebooter leaves the battlefield. For Meddling Mage for a white and a blue. For Meddling Mage for a white and blue. 2/2 Creature Wizard. When it comes into play, name a non-land card. The named card can't be played. For Phantasmal Image, 1 and a blue, 0/0. You may have Phantasmal Image enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it's an illusion in addition to its other types. And it gains whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, sacrifice it. For Thalia's Lieutenant, 1 and a white, 1/1. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each other human you control. Whenever another human enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Thalia's Lieutenants. Thalia, Guard of Thraben, 1 and a white, 2/1 first strike. Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. So this is good for any, really almost any other deck. This isn't really hurting us at all, but I mean, it hurts us a tiny bit, but very, very slightly, and it's like, it hurts every other deck immensely. For Mantis Rider, blue, red, and a white, 3/3 flying, Vigilance Haste. For Reflector Mage, 1 a white and a blue, 2/3. When it enters the battlefield, return target creature to its owner's opponent controls to its owner's hand. That creature's owner can't cast spells with the same name as that creature until your next turn. Pretty good stuff. 2 Restoration Angel, 3 and a white, 3/4 flying flash. When it enters the battlefield, you may exile target non-angel creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under your control. And then we have 4 Aether Vial, 1 colorless. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a charge counter on Aether Vial. Tap it, you may put a creature card with converted mana cost equal to the number of charge counters on Aether Vial from your hand into play. Pretty insane card. And that is it for the main deck, other than the lands. So let's go to the lands here. We have 19 lands. For Ancient Ziggurat, tap it for 1 mana of any color to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to play creature spells. For Caverner of Souls, as it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type, tap it for 1 mana to your mana pool. Tap it to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells of the chosen type. And that spell can't be countered. This absolutely ruins any control deck, and it's just an amazing card for that type of thing. It helps you get the mana you need, because as we're playing rainbow colors, it can be tricky to get the right colors when we need it. For Horizon Canopy, pay 1 life, add a white or a green to your mana pool. For 1 and sacrifice it, you get to draw a card. 1 Plains, 1 Seachrome Coast, enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer lands. Tap it to add a white or a blue. For Unclaimed Territory, when it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Tap it to add 1 colorless to your mana pool, or tap it to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells of the chosen type, so obviously you're going to name humans. And finally, 1 Waterlogged Grove. Tap to tap it to pay 1 life and add a green or a blue. For 1 colorless, tap it to sacrifice it, and you draw a card. And that is it for the main board completely. And moving on to the sideboard here, we have 3 Ariok Champion, 2 white, 1/1 protection from black and from red. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you may gain 1 life. 2 Gaddock Teague, green and a white 2/2. Non-creature spells with converted mana cost 4 or greater can't be cast. Non-creature spells with X in their mana cost can't be cast. 2 Phyrexian Revoker, 2 colorless, 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, name a non-land card. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated. 4 Yixlid Jailer, 1 in a red. 1 in a black. Cards in a graveyard lose all abilities, and that is a 2/1. So this is great for graveyard hate and stuff that has graveyard recursion. 2 Deputy of Detention, 1 a white and a blue. 1/3. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls and all other non-land permanents with the same name as that permanent until Deputy of Detention leaves the battlefield. Jeez, I don't know why I couldn't read that. 1 Dismember, 1 and 2 for 2 life or a black. Target creature gets -5/-5 until end of turn. And finally, 1 Militia Bugler, 2 and a white 2/3 Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card with power 2 or less from among them. Put it in your hand and then put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order, in a random order. And that is it for this deck. Pretty good sideboard, pretty good main board, pretty powerful deck overall. Definitely recommend building this if you're trying to get into competitive Magic. Maybe not a beginner competitive Magic deck, but if you're a returning and wanting to build another deck as a competitive Magic player, especially Modern, this is a great deck to have. So that is going to be it for this deck. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. If you want to help support the channel, check out the links below. If you see Inked Gaming down there, they sell playmats and sleeves. You can actually use code MTGnerds10, that is MTGnerds10 at checkout for 10% off your purchase, and you're helping out the channel. And that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like I said, and leave some recommendations down below if you know any cards that you would throw in here and take some out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.